Reader's Digest version, because I do like to honor your time, and I have 2 minutes to do it.
Your 2 minutes?
It's 12:26. Yeah. So, and now it's 12:27. So Bonnie, come on up. No, I just meant way late today. That's okay. You know what? It's all, sometimes you only have 2 minutes.
Would you guys take 5 extra minutes to be able to do that organized one while you're doing it in the audience? Yeah. Okay, so Gina, take the time that you need, please.
We have great systems for our coaching business. 5 and 1 is great for the fat burning and teaching people lifestyle change with their health. We have the same kind of simple structured systems with Take Shape for Life. So how many of you are familiar with the Trilogy Wheel and the BMI that's on the back? And then we also have our client profile sheet, so we really get to know our clients. So Jenny's did a great job on covering that. So I'm going to go over using the Trilogy Wheel. And seriously, sometimes you may only have a couple minutes with somebody. Typically I do it on a coffee appointment where I have a good 20 or 30 minutes with somebody. So Bonnie is done, and she's lost 60 pounds already. Her husband's lost 120. And her son and other 2 sons have lost 90 and 70 pounds. So she's the real deal. But we're going to pretend this is pre-Bonnie, 60 pounds ago, and I'm going to ask her these questions. So, great. I'm so glad you've come here today, Bonnie. I'm excited to get to know you a little bit better. And with Take Shape for Life, we really do like to focus on life balance. So, healthy body, healthy mind, healthy finances. Kind of run a cord through all of those. It's not just about losing weight, but it's really about having fulfillment and transformation in your life. So, is it okay if I ask you a couple questions? Sure. Okay. With your healthy body, you can come over here a little bit more. Why don't you stand right here? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you can't get out of bed in the morning and you feel like crud. 10, you could go run a 5K. How would you rate yourself? Also, with you're drinking your water, you're getting your sleep, plus you're getting some exercise.
Probably maybe 5 or 6.
5 or 6. Okay.
Sleep is an issue, but I always have energy. I can go all day long, and that's how sometimes I keep myself awake and eating at night, so I can keep going.
Oh, okay. Good to know. On a healthy mind, 1, you're super depressed, and 10, you feel like you could go conquer the world. You have time for hobbies, you have some kind of spiritual life, and you spend time with friends. How would you rate that on a scale of 1 to 10?
Kind of out of balance, maybe about 4 or 5.
Okay. And then healthy finances, because these all kind of integrate into the stress of our day. So I don't need to know how much money you're making, but just where your stress lies. So 1 is you're just really challenged financially. 10, you have more money than you know what to do with. And you've got to robust savings, on vacation.
Probably a 2 or a 3. One of the issues for my stress and everything else is my husband's job loss. And so going from 2 income family to 1.
Okay. Alrighty. And just out of curiosity, so you're 5 on your healthy body. What would take that 5 to a 7?
Well, I'd really love to have my old body back. I figure if you're young and your teeth's about being thin, you should never have to put any weight on and be, my body's screaming and saying, oh, there's too much there.
And what was your old body like?
Well, I was, 5'9", 125 pounds. So, I could eat anything, and I was able, I really don't have any aches or pains. It's just that extra weight.
Okay, it's the weight issue. Okay. What would take that for a healthy mind up to a 6 or 7?
I think maybe just the stress level. Sometimes I feel like I'm puzzled, pulling the whole family along and everything, and just having a lot of that responsibility. So to have some of that free, not having the worry and the stress.
Free up some of the responsibility. Okay. And then what would take your 2 on your healthy finances to a 5?
Just maybe having enough income where it can replace what we had before, and always worked from 34 years straight through of teaching and no breaks, and actually I stepped away from that to kind of find a little bit more balance and peace in my life. So that would help.
So and this is a wheel. If you'd like that wheel to be as healthy a wheel, and sometimes it's like a flat tire, a little bumpy. So what I heard you say is from your 5, which you give your healthy body now, to take that to a 7, you can have your old body back, where you're in the 120s, have more energy, and then your 4 on your healthy mind is just to kind of free up some of that responsibility. Okay? And then healthy finances, just to bring in some more income to lighten some of that From there, I would present the 5-on-1 program and just integrate it in. But the key was to find out her score, what would take it up, and ask questions, and then repeat back what she said. And Greg and Whitney talk about this all the time, repeat it back, because when they hear it, sometimes they start to solve their own problems. And it's kind of nice, because we can all solve our own problems. We just need a little bit of help. So with the next 2 minutes, you guys get to do it. So in A to B, the person who's A is the person with the shortest hair. So just between your A,